Hi guys, this is section 23,000 HVAC revisited. So I want to kind of go over this again with you, and I'm going to start out with the supply. Of course, you guys know that we have two rooftop units, got one here and one here, and that hidden outline up above represents both of those units. So if we go down, the next item on the list, it says supply. And I've got 24 by 18 inch by 18 inch insulated duct, and I've got 24 by 18 inch flashing, and I've got the T's. So what happens here is that I've got a piece of ductwork that connects on the supply portion, which the supply again is the X. So I've got a trunk that goes down. It's 24 inches wide by 18 inches deep, and you can kind of see it's already dimensioned. So I've got a little piece that stubs down through the roof and into a T. So look, I've got one of those here, and I've got one on this side. So I've got a total of two of these on the supply. So the next item is going to be a 24 inch by 12 inch by 10 foot insulated duct. And yesterday we went through this already, and here's 9 foot 7 3/4. So we're going to be billing for ductwork per lineal foot. So that's what I've got here. I've got 9 foot 7 or 9 foot 8, which will round up to 10 foot for simplicity. And then I've got a 24 by 12 by 5 foot, which again was this piece down below. We round that up to 5, the 4 foot 10. And let's see, there's two insulated caps. So again, on the trunk line, I've got to cap both the ends of this. So I'm coming from the roof down through the roof itself from the unit into a T, and I'm teeing off into this trunk line. And from there, I've got distribution out to the diffusers. So let's keep going here. 12 inch diameter by 14 foot insulated duct. I think that's here. And this one here has got to be the same length. So I'm thinking that we'll have two of those. And because I'm looking down here, here's another 12 inch diameter insulated duct, but it's 16 feet. So we're looking for 14 footers. So I know I have two of those. 12 inch diameter by 4 foot insulated duct. So my 3 foot 6 is going to round up to 4 foot. So I've got one here, and I've got one right here, and those are my 4 foot pieces. So it looks like there's two of those. There's a 24 inch by 12 inch by 14 foot insulated duct. So by 14 foot insulated duct, and I'm not sure, 12 by 24 or 24 by 12 by 14 foot. I think they could be off on this. I'm coming up with 16 here, and I've got a piece of 5 foot here. So I'm going to say that there's one each. I think they have a mistake there. I think it should be 24 by 12 by 16 foot of insulated duct because of this dimension right here. Okay, so I'm going to say there's one each on that, and then I've got insulated cap again. So I'm going to have a cap. See, we moved over to this side, I know for sure. So I've got a cap there on the ends of this. So I know I'm going to have two caps. Then I've got 12 inch diameter by 2 foot insulated duct. Well, that's these little short guys right here. So I'm going to have two of those. And see, my dimension on that's 1 foot 6, so we round up to 2 feet. Then I've got a 12 inch diameter by 16 foot insulated duct. So that's going to be right here. There's one of those. We've got a 6 inch diameter by 18 foot insulated duct. That's going to be this guy here. It looks like one of those. And then I've got a 9 inch diameter insulated duct that's 16 foot long. So that's got to be, it's got to be this one here, because it comes out to this point right here. So let's see here, a 6 by 6 inch insulated transition. That's what this is. I missed that yesterday. This is a transition. I go from 9 inches to 6 inches. So that's our one transition that we have here. Then I've got a 6-inch diameter by 2-foot insulated duct. That's probably going to be here. Yeah, there's one. I'm going to say that there's one of them right here that looks like 2 feet. And then I've got a 12-inch diameter, 90-degree elbows. So again, I think that those have to be coming off the bottom of the ductwork. So we don't see them. I don't see a detail on the plans that show us this, how these distribution ducts connect into the trunk lines. So I'm going to make an assumption for you that at the bottom here, I've got a 12-inch that's going to be cut into the bottom of this plenum, and then it runs out off to the sides. So again, with 12-inch diameter, there's not a lot of room in either one of these dimensions. I could tap into the sidewall, but that's probably not likely because the height of this is 12 inches. And so I'm thinking it's going to be off the bottom. And then they run flex duct from the end of the rigid to the boot that's on the diffuser. So I think that we're going to have a total of 12-inch 90-degree elbows. So wherever I've got 12-inch diameter duct, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to have 7 12-inch 90s. A 6-inch diameter 90-degree elbows. So look, I've got a 6-inch here, and are there any other 6-inchers that I see here? I've got a 6 right here, but I'm not sure that that's necessary at all because of the transition. But we'll just throw 2 of those 90s on there just for good measure. 12-inch diameter by 2-foot insulated flexible duct. So again, if my rigid duct comes out and terminates out here somewhere above this, I'm going to have to connect with flexible duct from the end of the 12-inch diameter to the boot of the diffuser. So I'm going to have 7 of those. We have 7 12-inch diameter diffusers, and at each one of those diffusers there's a 12-inch diameter damper, so there's 7 of those as well. Next page, for me at least, 6-inch diameter by 6-foot insulated flexible duct. So look, I've got 6-inch here, I've got a 6-inch here, and I've got 6-inch right here. So I'm going to say that there's 3 of those. And let's see, I'm losing my place here. So 6-inch diameter dampers, I've got 3 of those. 6-inch diameter by 24 by 24 diffusers, there's 3 of those as well. So let's look at the return. So the return is the next item here that we need to quantify. So we have 24 by 18 inch by 18 inch duct, and I think that this is definitely the return, but you guys, to me this looks like 24 by 24. So they may have your number wrong on the spreadsheet. I'm thinking that should be 24 by 24 by 18-inch duct. It's just those minor errors are going to happen in estimates, but we're close enough. I'm going to say you've got 1 here and you've got 1 over here. So there's a return for each one of these systems. And then I've got 24 by 18-inch flashing. Again, I think that's 24 by 24. And I've got to have those where this short piece of plenum penetrates the roof. So I've got a flashing kit here and a flashing kit over here. So I'll have 2 flashing kits. 24 by 18-inch by 24 by 12 T's. So below this short piece of 24 by 18, they're calling it, but I'm seeing 24 by 24. I've got a T. So I'm going to have 2 of those, And again, the size of that T to me looks like it's going to be 24 by 24 by 24 by 12. So that mistake carries through to the next piece. So insulated duct, 24 by 12 inch by 2 foot. This is my 2 foot side over here. I've got a 2 foot side over here. So I've got two of those. And then I've got a 24 by 12 by 3 foot. So this looks like 3 foot here. This looks like 3 foot here. There are no end caps. The ends of this have to be open because that air flows through the ceiling plenum, above the ceiling, the acoustical tile ceiling, and the roof structure. That's all a big open plenum, and that return air pulls up through that and into the unit through this short piece of ductwork. So you're pretty good there. I think we've got that covered. The other, we have an exhaust fan. So here's your exhaust. This is the universal symbol for an exhaust fan right here, and that vents through the roof. So whatever size that exhaust fan is, I don't know, on our list here it says 3-inch diameter by 10-foot duct. So I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to have a 3-inch flashing kit at the roof, and then I'm going to have a 3-inch diameter termination cap somewhere, one of those. And then if I look on the drawing, the next item is thermostats. So I've got one right here, and then I have one all the way on the other side. So these thermostats control these units separately. Obviously, this rooftop unit supplies the air on this half of the building, and then this stat supplies the air or controls the air on this side of the building. So this thermostat's controlling what happens in this unit. This thermostat controls what happens with this unit. So it's two separate units, two thermostats, and it says low voltage wiring. So I'm going to have wiring from this unit, or that's thermostat up to this unit, this thermostat up to this unit. And you know, guys, this is a guess for anybody, but I'll tell you that with this 80 foot, I've got about 30 foot here and 10 foot down. I'm going to say I've got about 20 foot here and 10 foot down. That'll give us plenty. Approximately 70 foot of low voltage wiring. So I wanted to just go over this again, excuse me, and clarify a few things. And I think this will help you out. So anyway, thanks guys, and we will see you on the other side.